Okay, so if we think about the Philippines and where the Philippines is, we've been talking about the strategic advantage that that would give to the United States in terms of easier access with China and Japan. European powers have already been in China. We're a little late to the party here, and you can sort of see these spheres of influence that other nations have carved out. The United States is extremely concerned that we are going to be shut out of um, trade in China. McKinley famously says, asking only the open door for ourselves, we are ready to accord the open door for others. And using that, a line from that speech, Secretary of State John Hay will write the open door policy. And essentially, in the open door policy, he demands that each nation that has a controlling sphere of influence in China should be trading freely with other nations, even outside of that sphere. Nobody really listens to that, but he says, hey, this is successful. I've written this policy. This is a political cartoon. You see Uncle Sam there. The key says American diplomacy. He's opened the door to China. Behind him and in front of him are representatives from various other European powers. Another political cartoon. It says, putting his foot down, there's Uncle Sam. He says, gentlemen, you may cut up this map as much as you like, but remember I'm here to stay, and you can't divide me up into spheres of influence. In May of 1890, there's a group that's known as the Boxers, formerly the Society of Righteous and Harmonious Fists. They will rebel against foreign influence in China. And the big takeaway from this is after the United States joins with other foreign nations to help China shut down this rebellion, then the acceptance and support for the open door policy amongst those nations will grow. I've just got a quick little clip for you about the open door policy.
My name's Williams. I'm a historian, and here's what you need to know in order to sound smart about the Boxer Rebellion. The Boxer Rebellion began in China in 1900 and was led by a group known as the Order of the Righteous and Harmonious Fists, who became known in the West as the Boxers because of their adherence to martial arts and physical exercise. The Boxers were both anti-Christian and anti-foreign and targeted both Chinese Christians and foreign emissaries whom they believed were attempting to colonize and to take over China. Part of the appeal of the Boxer Rebellion came from a series of humiliations that the Qing dynasty had suffered dating back to the 1830s and 1840s. In a series of unfortunate wars with Western powers and with Japan, China was forced to cede territory and monies to foreign invaders. This rankled the local population, particularly peasants like those from the Shandong province, who blamed some of the flooding, famine, and other natural disasters which befell China in this period on this Western influence. The Boxer Rebellion ended in China in 1900 after a multinational force invaded the capital and were able to liberate those being held hostage by the Boxers. As a result of the violence, China was forced to pay a $330 million reparations bill to the Western powers. In addition, China was forbidden from importing firearms into the nation for 2 years. The Boxer Rebellion would prove to be the death knell for the Qing dynasty, the last great dynasty in China. Young people in large numbers.
So again, after this sort of show of force and what was possible with some level of cooperation in China, the open door policy will be embraced. This is another political cartoon, McKinley and Uncle Sam and fighting for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness under treaty rights.